1. What is an accident? An unplanned, unexpected, not purposefully caused, event which occurs suddenly and causes. 2. What is an incident? An incident is an unplanned event with the potential to lead to an accident. 3. What is a hazard? A hazard is anything with the potential to cause harm. 4. Why remove your gloves before you remove your goggles? To prevent contamination of the face or eyes by a substance or substances that are on your gloves. 5. Has a safety officer or safety manager a responsibility to see that safety measures are complied with? Yes, as an agent of management with delegated responsibility. 6. Give 2 reasons why all accidents should be reported immediately. 1. So that an investigation to determine the cause may be instituted. 2. So that injuries may be attended to. 7. What 2 main precautions must be taken when using a safety belt? 1. It should be fastened to a secure point. 2. The free falls should be kept to a minimum. 8. Why should all minor injuries be reported? Give 2 reasons. 1. To prevent reoccurrence. 2. In case of litigation. 3. To prevent sepsis. 9. What should you do if you receive any injury? Report to the first aid department. 10. What should new employee be told regarding all minor injuries? They must be reported at once, to whom and where. 11. Give 2 reasons for the investigation of an accident. 1. Find the cause. 2. Prevent reoccurrence. 12. Give 2 reasons why you should not wear a ring while working on a machine. 1. It may increase the risk of an accident. 2. It may make a minor accident worse. 13. Why investigate an incident even if no accident occurred? To prevent the recurrence of a situation where somebody may be injured. 14. Why keep a record of all accidents, however small? 1. Accident prevention. 2. In case of litigation. 15. Why wear safety boots or shoes? To prevent injury to toes and insteps. 16. If an employee is always having minor accidents and incidents, what action should you take? Move him to a less hazardous job. 17. What responsibility has an employee to avoid accidents? He must work safely and use all the protective equipment provided for him. 18. What are the 2 principal responsibilities of an employer in relation to accident prevention? 1. To provide a safe place of work. 2. To provide safe conditions of work. 19. In the safety context, how is rough boisterous behaviour referred to? Horseplay. 20. The application of engineering techniques to reduce accidents and hazards. What is the normal term used for approach? Loss prevention. 22. The human senses, sight, hearing, smell, feel, and taste can all be used as a warning device. Give an example how 4 of them can be used. Sight, notices, signs, signals, labeling, and notes. Hearing, alarms, shouts, etc. Smell, odor detection, rotten, etc. Feel, vibration, temperature, sharpness, etc. Taste, foul tasting, rotten, etc. 23. Name 4 areas into which accident costs may be classified. 1. Wage losses. 2. Production losses. 3. Medical costs. 4. Property damage. 5. Investigation costs. 6. Insurance costs. 24. Give 4 consequences of an accident. A. 1. pain and suffering. 2. Loss of work and wages. 3. Loss of production. 4. Damage to plant. 5. Non-productive losses. 25. What are the immediate and ultimate objectives of an accident investigation? Qualify your answer. The immediate objective is to get accurate information about the cause and circumstances of the accident. The ultimate objective is to prevent future reoccurrences of similar accidents, to uncover new hazards, and to devise methods to control these hazards. 26. State 4 methods that can be utilized to prevent new workers to an area suffering accidents. 1. Train them in the new work location process. 2. Put them in the charge of an experienced worker. 3. Instruct them in the dangers and the precautions to take. 4. Ensure that they have adequate supervision. 27. Give 4 safety points about clothing when working near running machinery. 1. Single piece. 2. Short sleeves. 3. Close fit. 4. Hip or inside pocket. 5. No loose ties. 34. Name 4 ways whereby one could prevent accidents. 1. Good housekeeping. 2. Good maintenance. 3. Secure guarding. 4. Cleanliness. 5. Controlling environmental conditions. 35. Q. Is it necessary to report the collapse of a building even if nobody is injured? A. Yes. A report must be made to the Health and Safety Authority. 38. What is A. A hazard and B. A risk? A. Anything which might cause harm. B. Likelihood that harm could occur from a particular hazard. 39. What are 6 of the most important duties of a safety officer? 1. To ensure that statutory safety requirements are recognized and dealt with by line management. 2. The improvement of safety-related working conditions. 3. Monitoring the appropriateness and wearing of safety clothing and equipment. 4. Training in accident prevention. 5. Keeping management advised on safety issues. 6. Investigation and recording of accidents. 7. To contribute to the effectiveness of the consultation mechanism. 8. To provide support to management on health and safety issues. 40. When a fatal accident has occurred in a factory, what are the 3 conditions necessary for allowing the place of fatality to be disturbed? 1. The expiration of 3 clear days after notification to the authority. 2. The place has been visited and inspected by an inspector or with the consent of an inspector. 3. The disturbance was necessary for securing the safety of persons. 41. Power tools feature in more accidents than any other factor, in particular grinders and grinderettes. Name the 3 most important measures to be taken for your personal safety when using grinders. 1. Wear goggles. 2. Check guard is appropriate. 3. Use ear protection. 42. Give 3 reasons for a supervisor to be concerned with the safety of his workforce. 1. He is responsible for the health and safety of his workforce. 2. To increase the moral well-being of workforce. 3. To minimize accidents, pain and suffering, wage loss etc. 43. Who should have the prime responsibility of investigating an accident, and who should not investigate an accident? 1. The safety officer, who is trained and equipped for accident investigation. If possible, he or she should be accompanied by a member of the safety consultation mechanism, or safety representative. 2. The manager/supervisor/foreperson of the area where the accident happened. They may be involved emotionally or by sense of guilt. 44. This guidance indicates that a risks assessment involves 5 discrete steps. 1. Hazard identification. 2. Identification of workers at risk. 3. Estimation of risk. 4. Consider risk elimination. 5. Introduction of further prevention or reduction measures. 45. The guidance indicates that workplaces can be broadly categorized into 3 groups. 1. Fixed establishments, for example offices, schools, factories. 2. Workplaces subject to change, for example building sites, docks, shipbuilding. 3. Mobile workplaces, for example transport facilities, etc. 46. The guidance establishes 6 principles of the hierarchy of prevention of risks. 1. Avoiding risks. 2. Substituting the dangerous by the non or less dangerous. 3. Combating risks at source. 4. Applying collective rather than individual protective measures. 5. Adapting to technical progress. 6. Seeking to ensure improvement in protection levels.
Please give comment and suggestions.
Thank you.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank for visit our channel. See you next class.
Thank you.